Thing one tonight, it's a new era in Congress. The Democrats in control of the House, which means the hearings are getting a lot more interesting. Today, the Financial Services Committee, chaired by Maxine Waters, brought in the CEOs of 7 of the country's biggest banks for questioning. And, well, take a listen at how that went.
I would perceive that the 7 of you have something in common. You appear to be white men. I may be mistaken. If one among you happens to be something other than a white male, would you kindly extend a hand into the air? Kindly let the record reflect that there are no hands in the air and that the panel is made up of white men. This is not a pejorative. You've all sermonized to a certain extent about diversity. If you believe that your likely successor will be a woman or a person of color, would you kindly extend a hand into the air?
No hands raised. And then the bankers had to face Congresswoman Katie Porter, the freshman from California who's proven herself unafraid to take Wall Street to task. And let's just say Jamie Dimon had some trouble with her questions, specifically about the ones about numbers. And that's thing 2 in 60 seconds. Freshman Congresswoman Katie Porter of California literally wrote the textbook on consumer law, so it comes as no surprise that she was ready to school J.P. Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon today on the Hill. She used the example of a real job listing for a teller at one of his own bank branches, offering $16.50 an hour, and asked Dimon how a single mom could make ends meet on that salary.
She had $2,425 a month. She rents a one-bedroom apartment. She and her daughter sleep together in the same room. In Irvine, California, that average one-bedroom apartment is going to be $1,600. She spends $100 on utilities. Take away the $1,700, and she has net $725. She's like me. She drives a 2008 minivan and has gas, $400 for car expenses and gas, net $325. The Department of Agriculture says a low-cost food budget, that is ramen noodles, a low food budget is $400. That leaves her $77 in the red. She has a Cricket cell phone, the cheapest cell phone she can get for $40. She's in the red $117 a month. She has after-school childcare because the bank is open during normal business hours. That's $450 a month. That takes her down to negative $567 per month. My question for you, Mr. Dimon, is how should she manage this budget shortfall while she's working full-time at your bank?
I don't know that all your numbers are accurate. That number is generally a starter job.
She is a starting employee. She has a 6-year-old child.
Okay,
this is her first job.
And you can get those jobs out of high school, and she may have my job one day. So
she may, but Mr. Dimon, she doesn't have the ability right now to spend your $31 million.
I'm totally sympathetic.
She's short $567. What would you suggest she do?
I don't know. I'd have to think about that.
Would you recommend that she take out a J.P. Morgan Chase credit card and run a deficit?
I don't know. I'd have to think about it.
Would you recommend that she overdraft at your bank and be charged overdraft fees?
I don't know. I'd have to think about it.
So I know you have a lot of...
I'd love to call her up and have a conversation about her financial affairs and see if we can be helpful.
See if you can find a way for her to live on less than the minimum that I've described.
Just be helpful.
Well, I appreciate your desire to be helpful, but what I'd like you to do is provide a way for families to make ends meet.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.